Hello, this is Skywarp's Hangar, and today we have the Scarif Stormtrooper Squad Leader from the Black Series 6-inch from Rogue One. I was really excited seeing this guy when they announced him. He's pretty cool looking. I think he's my favorite of all the troopers. I was actually more excited for him than the Death Trooper. He looks kind of like a Scout Trooper, which, you know, has a place in my heart. So, he does come in a box, and yeah, it's just like the normal Black Series. He's number 28, and he has a little bit of a write-up on the back there, if you want to read it. There you go. Pause it now. And the top is the normal window, and then, stand? No, okay. And the bottom you get UPC and stuff like that, and then you get that, and then you get, yeah, okay. Here's a box. Anyways, I like this trooper because, man, he's one of the few troopers that can actually look through the scope. I mean, really look through the scope. That's really cool. The gun he comes with is pretty nifty. Let me get some light over here. There we go. Yeah, if you want to take a look at his gun, he got some pretty cool details in it, which is always nice. You see some silver paint app there at the barrel, and then on this side you get a little bit of a red stripe. He has a little clip in there like the classic Stormtrooper rifle blaster. Yeah. Then this guy, oh my goodness. I have been hunting for him. I saw him, oh man, it must have been a month ago at least, down in Austin, but the place that I saw him at was charging a little bit more than I wanted to pay for him, which I probably should have just grabbed him. It was like $5 over retail. But I could have had this review up a month ago. Anyways, yeah, I love the paint apps on this guy. I gotta give kudos to Hasbro, because when they do a bad job, I definitely give them the hammer. So I gotta give them kudos on this one. They did a really, 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 really good job. I'm very impressed with this figure. I am very, very impressed with this figure, and I highly recommend you grab one. If you want to take a look at him, here's a close-up. I like how the face mask harkens back to the Scout Trooper. I really do. Because if you know me, that's my favorite trooper that ever existed. Yes, I like him even better than Stormtroopers. Hey, I like Biker Scouts. But anyways, he has some nice details there in the chest. I like how he has like this battle-worn stripe across his chest, which the tan is paint app on it, as well as on the shoulder there. And you see he's got some dirt, which doesn't look like it was brushed on like a 3-year-old. That was like the Scout Troopers speeder bike. But they did a really good job on this, so I gotta give them credit. I love the paint details on this guy. I really do. I like the red, I like the blue, I like the little mark on his helmet. They did a really good job. I'll also be getting the SH Figuarts version, so we'll be able to compare the two. You see where they messed up a little bit right there, but I could come through with a pen and correct that. But yeah, this little waist skirt thing is a soft plastic. It does make way for the articulation, but it also hinders it just a little bit, which I'm not too concerned with, because I really don't have my figures doing the splits at all. But yes, on to checking this guy out. Alright, he has, whoop, did I move the camera? Alright, he has 2 points of articulation in the neck there, which is pretty nifty. If you can look underneath here, you will see there's a ball joint, and then there's a swivel joint there. Which that's pretty cool. You can kind of have his head back, and then you can Lean it forward. He can look down pretty far. He can almost look at his toes, I guess. And he can look up about that high. He can tilt his head to the side. He can tilt his head to this side. Of course, he can turn his head left and right, which that's pretty nifty. He does get a 360 wind-up pitch. This shoulder pad is made of a soft plastic, like a rubber, I think, actually. But it does make way for the articulation, and he can move. He can lift his arm about that high. And same on that side. Then you have a swivel at the elbow. His elbow does bend about that far. He has a swivel at the wrist. He also has a tilt at the wrist. He does have articulation at the chest. So he does get a little bit of an ab crunch. He's not going to do the splits because this up here it's kind of tight there. So he doesn't. His legs aren't going to move out very far. I guess if you move that around, but I'm not going to do that. He can SWAT team kick a door, and he does have double jointed knees, and they go about that high. One thing I do like is the articulation in the knees is pretty well hidden, so that's pretty cool. He does have an ankle pivot as well as a tilt. So yeah, he's very well articulated. Like articulation. Articulation is awesome. And so is this figure. So if you see him, I wouldn't hesitate. I do recommend picking this guy up. This is my favorite Rogue One figure thus far. Even better than the K2SO. And I really like the K2SO. But yeah. Don't get me wrong, I recommend the K2SO also, but I really like this guy. Well, that is our review, and if you like our review, please click like and please subscribe to our page to see more reviews from us. Thank you.